Okay, today's class we are looking at the coordinate plane and how to plot on the coordinate grid using the ordered pairs or the coordinates. So the coordinate plane, it is divided into 4 quadrants. So you can see we have like the number line here. That is the x-axis. It is the horizontal line, also called the x-axis. Right here is 0. Going to the right, we have our positive numbers increasing, and then going to the left, we have our negative numbers. So that's the x-axis. Then we have our y-axis. This is the vertical line, and it's also called the y-axis. So again, here is 0. Going up, we have our positive numbers, and then going down are the negative numbers. This point right here is called the origin. So right here at 0, 0. That is the origin. That's where the x-axis and y-axis intersect. Now, when we look at ordered pairs, they are always written as x first and then y. So for example, our ordered pair for A is 3, 1. So if we go over 3, 1, 2, 3, and up to 1, there is our point for A. So we put down a dot to represent the point, and then right beside it, we would write the letter that it represents. Point B is at negative 2, 3. So we always do x first. So negative 2, and then up positive 3. 1, 2, 3. So again, you mark down the point, and then beside it, you write the letter. Point C is at negative 3, negative 2. So over negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and then down negative 2, 1, 2, point and letter. And then point D is at 1, negative 2, so over 1 and down to negative 2. All right, so 4 quadrants, we start here. That's our first quadrant, and then we do move counterclockwise. So second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Okay, and then what you'll notice with the quadrants is in quadrant 1, x and y are both positive. In quadrant 2, x is negative, y is positive. In quadrant 3, both x and y are negative. And in quadrant 4, x is positive, but y is negative. All right, and then ordered pairs, like I said, the x-coordinate tells you the number of units you're going to move left or right on the x-axis, and then the y-coordinate tells you the number of units you're going to move up or down on the y-axis. So in this question, we have the ordered pairs positive 3, positive 2. So positive 3, positive 2, you know it would go into quadrant 1. 1, 2, 3, up to 1, 2. That's where your point would be right there. Okay, I'll pause here. So looking at some examples here, tell what point is located at each ordered pair. So the first one is 3, negative 2. So always remember it is x first and then y. So 3 is here. Go down to negative 2. It is point B. So we would just state that it is point B. Let's try another one. We have 2, 3. Both are positive. So over 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3. That would be point D. Okay, and then we have negative 5, 5. So again, always go on your x-axis first. So there's negative 5, and then up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be point O. All right, I'm going to pause here and let you guys try 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so our next one was negative 7, negative 8. So over to negative 7, down to negative 8. That would be H. Negative 4 and 4. So over to negative 4, up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was C. And then negative 5, 0. So we go over to -5, but then we don't move up or down because it's at 0 for y, and it's point F. Okay, next question. So I'll start off. Write the ordered pair for each given point. So here we have to write our ordered pair, so brackets and a comma separating the x and y. So point E, so let's find point E is right here. So we're going to open up a bracket, and it's at -3 for x. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. So -3, comma, and then -2. And then close the bracket. All right, let's find M. Oh, there it is. Okay, so again, your x coordinate first and then the y, and in brackets. Okay, so +1 and -6. So 1, comma, -6. Point P, there it is. Okay, so again, your x first and then y. What do you guys think? So point P is here. So at 8, 0. Point G, I've lost point G. Oh, there it is. So it's at 7, 8. Point Q is right here, -8, 0. And then point N right here, it is at +5, +5. All right, so the next question, 13, 14, and 15, was to plot the points on the coordinate grid. So -6, -3, -6, -3, there it is, point S, 2, -4, 2, -4, there's point T, and then 5, 8 is U, so 5 up to 8, there is point U. Okay, the last question here is asking where is each of the following points located. So here you have to give me the location. So give me the quadrant. If it's not on a quadrant, then you would give me the axis, if it's on the x or y axis. So for example, we have 0, -3. What would be the location of that? All right, so where is each of the following points located? Give me the quadrant or x-axis. Give me the quadrant or axis. So 0, -3, that would be on the y-axis. Next we have 0, 0, which is here. That point is on the origin. And then 5, -20, so 5 all the way to -20, that's going to be quadrant 4. We should say that, quadrant 4. All right. Lastly is just a note here to pay attention to the scale of the axis. So for example here, notice our x-axis is going up by 2s, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Therefore, in between, in the middle, there would be 1. And then this one is going up by 5, so 5, 10, 15. So always keep note of the scales. So here our y-axis is going up by 1s, but our x-axis is going up by half, and then 1, and so on. All right, so I'm going to pause here